Good day, everyone. So today we are going to look at new topic that's logarithm. So as usual, we'll be solving why questions under logarithm. I always give you the best. So why questions under logarithm? We have this one. We have this. So let's solve number one. So in logarithm, law of logarithm says that one of the laws of logarithm says that if you have a power that's logarithm of a number and is having a power, you can use that power to multiply the logarithm. And as well, if you have something multiply logarithm, you can take it as power of that logarithm. So that's what we'll do here. That means we'll reverse this. So we can rewrite this as log of 10 raised to power 4. Then this one here, we multiply this power, that's y minus 1. Then equals to the same thing here, that's log 10 raised to power 16 multiplied by y. So the same thing, if you have the same logarithm, you can cancel them just like indices. If you have the same base, you can cancel. So here also, if you have the same logarithm and they are in the same base, you can cancel and drop the power. So we can cancel this one, and drop the power. So if you are dropping the power, this multiplied by this, it will be 4y minus 4 equals to 16y. Then you collect like term. You have 4y minus 16y equals to 4. 4y minus 16y, it will give you minus 12y equals to 4. Divide both sides by minus 12 by minus 12. This will cancel this. So my y will be equals to 12 here 1, 12 here, 4 here 1, 4 here 3. It will be equals to minus 1 over 3. Then the second question here, it says we have this plus this equals to this, then express y in terms of x. Now in this problem here, we're not going to calculate the value of y or get the value of x, but we are going to make y subject of the formula because the question says express y in terms of x. Express y in terms of x, meaning make y the subject of the formula. So what we will do here is we'll apply the same law we applied here. When you are having anything multiplying logarithm, you can take it as part of that logarithm. So here too, we'll do that. So we'll have log y base 10 plus 3 log x base 10 equals to, now we can reverse these two to be in the same logarithm with this. So log 10 base 10 is 1. Log 100 base 10 is 2. Log 1000 base 10 is 3. So we can write this one as log 100 base 10. So that everything will be in base 10. Everything will be in base 10. So now we see log of y in base 10 plus we apply that law here. That means this one will take, this x will take this 3 as power. So it will be log x raised to power 3 base 10 equals to log 100 base 10. You see? So in law of logarithm, if you are adding, you multiply. So we pick the logarithm, that's log 10, which is common here. Then we multiply this. Y x raised to power 3 equals to log of 100 base 10. Just like here, when they are the same thing, you can cancel. If you look at this one too, you see they are the same, we cancel. So we can see this one cancels this. So we'll have y x raised to power 3 equals to 100. Now the question says y in terms of x. That means make y subject of the formula. So what do we do here? We divide both sides by x raised to power 3. Divide both sides by x raised to power 3. So this, we cancel this. So my y will be equals to 100 over x raised to power 3. That's the answer to this problem. Then number 3. Number 3 says that if log 2 equals to this, log 3 equals to this, and log 5 equals to this, that's 0.6990, find log 3.6. Wow, this is a very good question. So I don't think this space will be enough. So let me start here so that this thing. So the solution, what should we do here? What we should do here is we should write this 3.6 in fraction. So we can see where you have this point here, you put 1. How many digits do you have? We have only 1 digit. So you represent it with 0. That will be 0. So this one we can write it as 36 over 10. 2 here, it will be 5. 2 here, 18. So that means 3.6 in fraction is the same thing as 18 over 5. So now, therefore, log 18 over 5, we can write it as log 18. I told you, in law of logarithm, multiplication turns to addition and division turns to subtraction. So here we have division. We can reverse this division to subtraction. So we say minus log 5. Now, our aim is to get something like this, log 2, log 3, log 5, because we are not using calculator to simplify log 3.6. We are not using calculator to simplify. So you must get something like this, so that you can now substitute it in and get your answer. So if you look at this 18, now thank God we already have log 5 here, log 5, log 5. So we are on the way. So we can uh, break down 18. So if you break down 18, 18 is the same thing as 9 times 2. 18 is 9 times 2. So we can simply say log 2 multiplied by log 9, because this one 2 times 9 is 18. So we can simplify this, then we'll say minus log 5. Now we have log 2, which is this. Then we have log 9. But here we don't have log 9. We have log 3. So log 9 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 2. So we can further simplify log 9. So we have log 2 multiplied by log 3 raised to power 2 minus log 5. So what do we do here? Like the other one, the one we solved, that's question 1 and question 2. When you have power, the power can multiply the logarithm. So we can have this one as log 2 multiplied by 2 log 3 minus log 5. So now we have something like this, log 2, we have log 3, and we have log 5. So we substitute in the value, but don't forget, multiplication turns to what? Addition. Are you getting it? Multiplication turns to addition. So we can have log 2 is given, that's 0.3010, then plus, we have 2 into what? 0.4771, then minus log 5, 0.6990. So now we'll simplify this. So here you have, if you multiply this one will be plus 2 times 0.4771, it will be 0.9542. So here we have 0.3010 and 0.6990. So now let's just simplify everything. We have 0.3010 plus 0.9542 plus, sorry, not plus, minus 0.6990. 0.990. So everything will give you 0.5562. So therefore, log 3.6 equals to 0.5562. So number four. Number four, we have this. So in indices, root is the same thing as a power of 1 over 2. So we can write x equals to 10 raised to power 1.6741. Then the question says we should find the value of x. So we can rewrite this one as x raised to power 1 over 2 equals to 10 raised to power 1.6741. So our aim is to drop this power. Our aim is to drop this power. So what do we do here? We have two methods we can use in simplifying this, but I will use one. Then later, if anybody needs the other method, you can DM me, then I will do the other method for you. But for this one, I will do only one method. So the one method is you introduce logarithm, because you know in logarithm, power can multiply base. So we have power here, we have power here. So if you introduce logarithm, the power can come down and multiply. So we can simply say log x raised to power 1 over 2 equals to log 10 raised to power 1.6741. So in law of logarithm, you know I told you power can come down. So we can have 1 all over 2 log x equals to 1.6741, 6741 log 10. So what do we do here? We divide both sides by 1 over 2. Divide both sides by 1 over 2. So that we have log x equals to 1.6741. Now log 10 is what? Log 10 is 1. Then this multiplied by 1 is this. So we see divided by 0.5, which is equals to, let's do the division. 1.6741 divided by 0.5 will be equals to 3.3482. So we can have this one to be equals to log x equals to 3.3482. So in law of logarithm, we can reverse this logarithm to indices. So this one is the same thing as log 10, log x base 10. So 10 can take this as power, then equals to x. So we'll say 10 raised to power 3.3481 equals to x. So I will have my x will be equals to, press this one in calculator, 10 raised to power, this will be equals to 2229.5. That's your answer. So bye bye, have a nice day.